Hey lovelies, and welcome to another pick a card reading. And today's requested topic is how will I meet my future partner? And shout out to my dreamer team for helping to select this topic. If you'd like to join that team to help curate the content that you see on this channel, as well as receive access to exclusive readings, including 18 plus readings, you can do so at the join button beneath this video. There's also a join link in the description box. If you'd like to check out your monthly zodiac readings, general love, finance forecast, or get a personal reading with me, links below in the description box for all of that as well. Follow me on Instagram at Serene Dream Things for guidance, and on the screen are 3 silhouettes. Go ahead and make your selection. Now also keep in mind this reading is general, so it's not going to resonate with everybody, so only take what resonates, leave what does not, reverse the messages if that's how it fits your situation. If you need more time to select your image, pause the video, but we're going to go ahead and get started for those who chose silhouette number 1. Okay, so for those who chose silhouette number 1, how will you meet your future partner? Okay, the first thing I'm hearing is through a friend. So yeah, I feel like this person is going to be, you're going to meet this person through a mutual friend. And I honestly feel like it could be some kind of blind date situation, or it could even be a situation where they invite this person, like if it's not a formal date where they're setting you up on an actual formal blind date, it could be that they say like, hey, I have somebody I want you to meet, and they invite that person out with the two of you. Like let's say you and this mutual friend go out to lunch or something, or just out somewhere, and they say, would you mind if I bring the person along that I'd like you to meet? And then they bring that person and you're introduced like that. So yeah, I feel like that's the situation with this group. I feel like you're going to find this person extremely attractive, and they're going to find you to be the same as well. Yeah, I'm getting, you're not going to know, you know you're meeting someone, but you're not going to know how this person looks. You're getting hooked up through a friend. That's the energy that's coming through for this group. I'm not getting anything else. You're meeting this person through a friend, through some kind of blind date situation, or like I said, they could bring you in, like they could bring this person to where you guys are hanging out so that you all can meet in a more comfortable environment and get to know each other. I feel like the night, because I do feel like it's gonna be like somewhere between evening and nighttime that this meeting takes place, and I see you guys like talking all through the night, like you're just kind of off to yourself. Like if you're at a party where you meet this person, even if it's like a dinner party, it's like you're off to the side away from the crowd and just talking the rest of the night. And I feel like people are noticing it. And the mutual friend that introduced the two of you, they're like smiling every time they look over at the two of you over there talking, because they know like it's like they're proud of their work. They're proud that that it seems like they made a match in the two of you. This could be like your friend's partner's friend. So like let's say this is your home girl or whatever, and she has a man. It's like it could be her friend's man or something like that. Or, however this works out, whatever the sex is of the person. I just get like it's your friend's partner's friend for some of you. For others of you, it's just like a person that they've known for years, or they grew up with or something like that. I'm also getting cousin, so this could be somebody's cousin that they're introducing you to. But yeah, it's like this whoever this is, whether it be a friend of their partner, or a cousin or something like that, a family member, I get the sense that this person came to mind because this person, for some of you, could have just moved into town, and they're like single and attractive, and I feel like this person has like a good career, like they have a lot going for themselves. For some of you, this person is recently divorced or recently separated from like a long time partner. I feel like they might have one child. That's not for everybody though. I feel like if they have a child, the child is somewhere around preteen, teenager stage, like 12, 13. So they're not like super young. And I also feel like you don't have to worry about them being hung up on an ex. Like even though they were probably married or in a long-term relationship, I don't get that they have any hang-ups on the ex. Like they're completely free, single, ready to mingle. type of energy. So that's why your friend is going to introduce you to them because they're like, I have a person. It could even be like you are just casually talking about the fact that you want to meet somebody that you're ready to date, and they're like, you know what? I have somebody, the perfect person I like you to meet. It could go like that. Yeah. This is definitely someone that they've known, your friend has known either like for a very long time, or like I said, it could be like a long time friend of their partner. But like they know enough about this person to introduce you to them. So they're not introducing you to someone that they barely know. The reason why they're suggesting this person is because they know that this person is a good person. Like they'll have good intentions. Like I feel like you can trust that this person they're introducing you to is not some kind of fluke. They aren't some kind of devious person or deceptive person. I feel like they're very stand because I feel like it speaks to the kind of person your friend is. I feel like your friend is, or even your friend's partner, if it's like their partner's friend, like they're very stand up people. Like they have, good morals and stuff like that. So the people they align themselves with, the people they surround themselves with, I feel like they also share the same strong values and principles and morals. So yeah, I feel like you don't have to worry about anything like that. You can trust that this person is a good person that they're introducing you to. Like I said, for some of you, this person could have a child. If it is, I feel like it's just one child about 12 or 13. I feel like it could be a boy. Um, I feel like whatever, if they do have a child, whatever the gender is of the child that they have, it works out perfectly for you because you have a dream of having a child of your own. For some of you, I'm getting from most of you who chose this group, you could be childless, but you wish to have a child. You wish to have children, but it's like you always dreamt of having like a certain gender first. And it's like you would like this, your first child or whatever. Like, let's say you have a dream of having a little girl. Like you always wanted your first child to be a little girl. Maybe you just want one child and you want it to be a little girl. And then you're introduced to this person and they have a son. So you're like, that works perfectly because I wanted a daughter and it's gonna be my first child. And while it's not your first child, it'll be your first daughter. So it feels like you're sharing a first with them. I don't know. I just get something like that. Like you feel good about the fact that they don't have the gender that their child isn't the gender that you wanted for your first child. That's what I get. Because you want to be able to share that kind of first with your person since you won't be having their first child or them having your first child, something like that. Yeah, I get that. I feel like this is all gonna happen out of nowhere. Like it's just really fast. Like I said, you could be having an offhanded conversation about wanting to meet somebody or not even expressing any interest in meeting anybody. I just feel like you might just be talking about relationships and love and like what you want for yourself in the future. Just casually talking about it, not really putting anything out there. But your friend is like, I want you to meet somebody. Like this person comes out of nowhere, and maybe it was like right at the time when you were starting to give up on love, like you were starting to feel like there aren't any good, people left. I'm getting Chloe and Hallie's cool people. I feel like this song describes how you're gonna feel about this person, but not only how you feel, but I feel like the way they are. Um, this song describes it. Hold on, I'm looking up the lyrics. They make you feel very good. They're like a breath of fresh air, a breath of fresh air. Yeah, it says, "Forgive me now, my heart. I don't know where to start. My ceilings fell apart. I've been down on the regular. I've seen things with my retina. These old days, I don't feel that much. But darling, when you smile, it's like the rain dries out. Now there's no more room for clouds. Got me singing hallelujah. When you hold my hand, it just reminds me how there's still cool people in the world." So yeah, it's like that's how this person makes you feel. Like they remind you that there are still good people left in the world because I feel like all the experience, or you had like a slew or a string of experiences that weren't so good. when it came to dating, and it just started you started giving up hope. That's what I get. So you feel very good with this person. Like I say, you hit it off. Your person, this was a good match. In this case, they made a great match between you and this person, and I feel like this is going to be your person. Like, don't be surprised if you end up going the distance with them, because I don't really feel like you're gonna have any reason to break up. It's just gonna work. Okay. So let's move on to those who chose silhouette number 2. Give me a moment to timestamp. Okay, so for those who chose silhouette number 2, how will you meet your future partner? Okay, I'm hearing the World Wide Web, so the internet. Um, I feel like this is going to be like a situation like you come across somebody comes across the other's page and slide in the DM. It's a DM, slide in the DM situation. But I feel like you you may ignore the message, or you may, it's something about whoever it is getting the DM, they're either not gonna see the message for a while, or it may even be that they don't respond. Like, even if they see it, they don't respond, because maybe they're just thinking that this is just another person. Like, maybe this is someone who's used to having people slide in their DMs and just wasting their time, and just not being serious, just wanting to hit or whatever. So it may be a situation like they just leave this person sitting in the DM for a while, but then one day they just kind of get this notion to just read the message. And when they open it, I feel like this person's approach is going to be much different than what they're used to. Or it could be a situation, like I said, that the DM is sitting there and this person doesn't check their DMs regularly. You know, like, especially, well, even on Facebook, there's Instagram. I know there are options, or there's like when you message and the person doesn't follow you, it goes to like a separate folder, like when you don't follow each other. So it may be something like that. Like, that could be why I'm picking up that you won't see it, because you don't maybe know that the hidden messages exist. Like, there's another folder of messages for that. There's another folder that messages go into for people who don't follow you or who you don't follow. And it's just like one day you happen to discover it and you see a message sitting in there and you're just like, where, like, I don't even, like, where does this come from? Yeah. Because I get something like that. Either you're leaving it sitting there for a while on purpose, and then one day you just get the feeling, the notion to just go ahead and read it, and then this person's words, it compels you to respond. Or, like I said, it's sitting there for a while because you literally don't see it, because it goes into a separate folder that you don't even know exists, or you don't check very regularly. But yeah, it's there. You read it, you respond, and I just get like it's something about the energy coming through in the person's message that makes you say, like, I'm hearing that you're gonna ask yourself when you read their message, is this the one? I don't know what it is. It could be what the person says. It could even be like when you go to their page and you see their pictures, like you see their face, and just something about their spirit jumps out at you. Or it could be both. It could be like both what they say and the way they look, and you're just like, wait a minute, is this the one? I feel like you're going to, yeah, I feel like shortly after you respond to that message, you're going to go on a date. I feel like you all could live at a distance, so it might involve some travel for this date to happen. Whoever I'm picking up on, who chose this group, I feel like the majority of you, like, you have no roster. Like, it's really dry. Like, you're not dating anyone, you're not entertaining anyone. I feel like this person might feel like you have a lot of options, but you really aren't like entertaining anybody. Like, the roster is dry, like your phone is dry, like you're not, because I just get like all of a sudden you're gonna go from like your phone being dry to being jumping, but only with this person, because I feel like they're gonna be hitting you up all the time. I feel like they're gonna be very addicted to your voice. I get something about like loving your voice, and I feel like you're gonna have very great conversations, ooh, that turn you on. So this person's voice could also, I feel like what they could be very good with words. They may also have a very nice voice as well. Because I just get like the exchange, like you're going to be having these phone conversations and you're going to be getting turned on. And you may not even be talking about anything like of a sexual nature at all. It's just you, I don't know, maybe just the sound of their voice just does it for you. Like the way they say certain things, it could even be like the way they think and the way they express themselves. Like maybe you're a person who you're attracted to the mind. I forgot what that term is. But yeah, you could be a person who's like attracted to the mind. Like you become attracted or fall in love with people from the way they think. And so yeah, this person is like they're saying all the right things and you're like, yeah, I'm you just want to like jump on this person. I get. There's something like they feel like the missing piece, like they feel like what you've been longing for your whole life. It's like you've been searching for them. I just get some kind of energy like that. This may even be their energy toward you, but I get somebody in this dynamic feels like they finally found what they've always been looking for. And I feel like they're going to get that confirmed through the conversation. I'm getting Casey and JoJo's all my life. Yeah, like the chorus when they say all my life, I pray for someone like you and I thank God that I finally found you. That's how somebody is feeling here. Like they feel super grateful. I'm also getting Justin Bieber's Holy. So it could be something very divine about this connection as well. Like you all might be divine counterparts. That could be why when you came across their like when you open their message, you're just like, is this the one? Like when you open them, read their message, go to their page, just like, is this the one? That could be why you have that feeling, because this could be your divine counterpart. It's like you trigger something so deep within each other that's positive. Like you feel like you found some kind of secret treasure, like something again that you've longed for your whole life but never thought you could find. It's almost like going on a treasure hunt and actually finding the treasure. That's how you feel. And I just get like this relationship is not going to be like any relationship you've had in the past. Like it's going to be completely different. I feel like you all like things may play out between you in a way that you're not used to. Like maybe certain things happen in an order that you weren't expecting. Like for instance, you might, you probably always had a dream of like getting married, then having a baby or something like that, but you end up getting pregnant first, then married, or it could be a situation like you end up like having getting married very quickly, like within months or weeks of knowing each other. And just like I never dreamt it would happen like this. It's just I'm getting something very, very out of the ordinary about the way this courtship progresses. Because it's like you feel like rather that this is the one. That's how you feel. I feel like you're feeling this about each other. What you've always been searching for, you find in each other. You found the treasure that you've been hunting for your whole life. And I just get like this gets confirmed through the conversation. Okay, so let's move on to those who chose silhouette number 3. Give me a moment to timestamp. Okay, so for those who chose silhouette number 3, how will you meet your future partner? Ooh. One message coming through is that you might meet this person at a funeral. This could be like you could go like, I don't feel like this is someone close to you who died. You might be going as support for a friend. Like you might be going to pay your respects to someone that you knew, but I feel like this is someone who was distant. Like this could be like the relative of a friend you grew up with, or this could be like a friend of a friend who passed. I just get like you're going there to pay your respects because you knew the person who passed in some kind of distant way. Or you could be going there to support like a loved one for somebody close to them that passed. Like you may not even know the person that passed that well for some of you. But I definitely get funeral. You end up meeting this person there. It's very unconventional. Like this is the last place you expected to find love, but it's something about I'm getting nephew. So this person would be like the nephew or niece of the person who passed. Even if it's like a nephew and niece, like a great, this could be like a great nephew or niece of the person that passed. I feel like the person who passed is old. Like they were old. They weren't young. Um, I mean, for some of it could play out in any kind of way, but what I'm picking up the strongest is like an elderly person passes, and this person that you meet at the funeral that you end up having getting connected with, they're like the great niece or nephew of the person that passed, or it could be, um, their niece or nephew like directly, like their siblings' child. Like it could be, but I don't know. I'm getting like a younger like this person is really old that passed. But if they aren't that old, it could be like just their niece or nephew. That's for some of you. But yeah, I definitely get meeting this person at a funeral. I feel like you're going to be introduced to them formally, not they're not you're not going to be getting introduced with the intention of like hooking up romantically. I just feel like you maybe the person you're coming there to support, the person that you know that's there, they just kind of introduce you to everybody around. I also get something about this person might come up and introduce themselves for some of you. Like it could be your friend or whoever it is you're going there to support introduces you to this person, like along with everybody else, other people in the family. But it could also be like this person spots you and they come over because seeing them like bring you a plate at the wake and they introduce themselves. Like, did you, maybe you haven't gotten it like you maybe the you are I don't know, something about like you're sitting down and it's just so much going on. Maybe you're trying to really comfort your loved one that's grieving this person and you haven't had time to get up and get a plate, like this person that you're going to be connecting with, like they notice all of that, like they're going to be observing you for a while before they come up to you, and like they come with the plate and they offer you, say, I saw you didn't get a chance to eat, that I made you a plate, like, hey, I'm such and such. I don't know why I'm hearing Brandon. That could be somebody's name. Um, and though you are at a funeral and you're dressed for a funeral, I feel like you are very fine in whatever you're wearing. You're wearing some kind of black outfit, black dress, black suit, black slacks, black shirt. But I just get like it. Whatever you're wearing it well. So that's what attracts this person. And it doesn't mean that they're not grieving the person that passed. I just get that the person who passed either was elderly or they were like really sick. So I don't feel like a lot of people were like crying and falling all out at this funeral. I feel like the person that you're supporting, your loved one that you're there supporting, could be grieving the most. But I feel like they might be the only one grieving like that. Because I feel like everybody else kind of accepted that this person was going to go soon. Like they've been preparing themselves, so they've already grieved. So I don't feel like it's going to be super weird for this person to come and approach you in the manner that they are, because they're not going to be grieving, like, because it's not that kind of death. It's not that kind of funeral. They might have cried a little bit because I'm getting like red eyes, but I don't know. It's something about you. They're just like, I can't pass this moment up. Like I'm hearing the song by Babyface, There She Goes, and the song gives the impression like I have to act. I have to make a move or else I'm gonna lose out on her. Like somebody else could get her, like I won't ever see them again. So I just get something like that. Like this person may be in a place like they're not expecting to meet anybody that catches their eye the way that you do, but then although they may be questioning, that could be why it takes them a while to approach you, because they're thinking like, is this appropriate? Like we're at a funeral, but like something in them is just like, go for it. So then they finally, like at the 11th hour, maybe like you're about to leave and this person finally comes up and introduces themselves. You're gonna exchange numbers. And then I see you having a candlelight dinner. So this person is going to invite, I feel like they're going to invite you to like a private dinner. So it could be like they offer to cook for you at their home. I don't get like a dinner at like a restaurant with, I feel like it's just you and this person and candlelight. This person could be a chef for some of you, or they could have like great culinary skills if they're not a formal chef. But like, I feel like they're gonna offer to cook for you. That's gonna be your first date. Yeah, this person, for some of you, this person could literally come up to introduce themselves right as you're getting ready to leave. That could be what prompts them, like, okay, I'm probably never gonna see them again. Let me just go ahead and shoot my shot. So for some of you, I'm getting that it could be that, and even if your loved one introduces you to them, it's like they may just sit back and not do anything for a while. Like they just, shake your hand over, hey, how you doing? And then like just as you're about to leave, they like run over and stop you and ask for your number type of thing. So like right when you get introduced, they may not say anything because again, it's like they're going back and forth in their head like, is this appropriate? But I'm just hearing like you only live once. That's how this person feels. It's like they're like, I gotta do it. I gotta do it. Sorry, auntie. Sorry, uncle. Sorry, like, that I'm doing this at your funeral. But like, I think I just met my wife. I think I just met my husband. That kind of thing. They definitely feel like they have to act like it's something great could be born between the two of you, which is why they're just like, damn the inappropriateness. I have to go for this. I have to go for mine. Okay. So that's about all I have for you all for this pick a card reading. Again, shout out to my dreamer team for helping to select this topic. If you would like to join that team to help curate the content that you see on this channel, as well as receive access to exclusive readings, including 18 plus readings, you can hit the join button beneath this video. And there's also a join link in the description box if you don't see that join button. And if you'd like to check out your monthly Zodiac readings, general love, finance forecast, or get a personal reading with me, you can find all the links to that below in the description box as well. Follow me on Instagram at Serene Dream Things for guidance, and I'll be back with more readings, lovelies. Bye.